Howdy y'all. Hey, I've had a couple of questions about this infrared scope cam I've been running to get some hogs, and so I wanted to share a little information with you about it. Now the gun that I'm running is a Savage Mark II Frank Victor Sam Ralph. It's a 16.5-inch barrel, 5-shot bolt action. It's got a fluted barrel. It's suppressor ready. It's also got a floated barrel. And let's see, as far as this camera is concerned, it's I got it off Amazon as well, and it comes from a company that's called Cleveland Paranormal. It's really for ghost hunters that are, you know, more or less inside houses and stuff. It's got a little bit of infrared light on it, but it's pretty small. It's called a 1080p infrared night vision and full spectrum camcorder. Just look up ghost hunting camera on Amazon. You should be able to find it all right. But it seems to be working pretty well for me. Also, the mount for this comes from a company on Amazon as well, and they are it's called Orion. The actual mount is called an Orion 5338. Steady Pix Deluxe camera mount. It costs $49.99, I believe, off of Amazon. Oh, and the camera too, I forgot to mention, it was $219. Let's see now, on the scope, one of the things that I really like about this scope is it's got an ocular back here that's adjustable, so that it helps really marry up the camera with the reticle. You can move this forward and backwards to help get that reticle into place. And then another thing I like here is the magnification. It's a 4:16, which I usually can't go up over 7 with this camera anyway, I've kind of discovered, so it may be overkill on the power, but it had such nice other options that I really wanted to go ahead and use this scope, which is $67 from Walmart. And I think it's got a 40mm objective lens down there. It also has a parallax, so you can adjust it to focus on your target from, I don't know, 10 yards all the way up to infinity. Let's see, it's also a lighted reticle. Seems like it's green and red, but infrared will not see in color. It just kind of sees the full black through white type and all shades of gray in between there kind of thing. Let's see. Now that scope I got from Walmart, and it I want to say cost $67.32. At least that's what I'm seeing on the Walmart website. You can order it through Walmart, and then it'll deliver it to your local Walmart. But anyway, because of those features, it kind of works well in combination with the camera. It also came with these scope rings and mounts. I don't think I mentioned either that rail comes with this gun. So the gun itself, I think at my local gun shop I'm seeing right now, it's on sale for $210, and they said they had it in stock, so I think it's a pretty good value. It's a real accurate little pea shooter, and I like that it's got this little plastic stock on it, in that I can just screw on a couple of little pieces of rail, one for this little bipod, and then I screwed on another little piece of rail for this infrared light. Now I had to kind of go and look for different infrared lights, and this is my, I guess my second or third one, and this one is made by Streamlight. If you take a look, I took a little scope ring with kind of a mount there, and had to put some tape inside the ring on the handle to try and get it to cinch down tight, but I think I got it pretty good now, lined up with the barrel. The light itself is called or made by Streamlight, and it's a 88704 Super Tac IR long range infrared active illuminator. Quite the long name, but you can type that all into Amazon, and I think the cost on Amazon I checked today was $105.15. So it works pretty well. You can really light up a little group of hogs out at 50 yards, no problem. And I think it would probably reach out to 100 yards, but I'm not taking shots with the 22 on a hog out at 100 yards. I want to get them at 50 or less, so I can make pinpoint accurate type shots with this. I just didn't want to get a lot of vibration on this camera by shooting larger caliber, so that's why I'm going with the 22. Might get away with going with the 223 or something like that. But anyway, that's pretty much the system. If you have any questions about it or whatever, just leave a comment, and I'll try and get back to you as quick as I can. Now, a couple of things I'd like to mention in closing is if you're out hunting with this, you might want to have like a little red light type glow stick in your blind that can help you see some of the controls. When I first got out there, I hadn't really memorized where some of the controls were to get the camera in the right mode, and so you have to push a couple of buttons. And it's not really hard, but you might want to have just a little bit of extra light to kind of help you along your way there, but something that wouldn't destroy your night vision so bad. Also, I want to say something about tunnel vision with hunting through a scope. In the daylight, you can kind of look over the top of your scope and then find your target and then look through the scope and find it pretty quick, but you don't have that advantage at night. When you look over the top of your scope at night, it's just black. You don't really see anything. So there is a little bit of an aspect of tunnel vision in using this. Also, I didn't mention the Accu Trigger on that little Savage Mark II, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that. If you haven't ever tried the Accu Trigger with Savage, whether it's on the Mark II or 22 or big game rifle, you owe it to yourself to try that trigger out. I don't own stock in any of these products, but I really do think they're good stuff, and that's one of the reasons why I'm sharing them with you. So happy hunting to you. To see more hunting, run and gun, and wild game recipes, click right here. For more kayaking and fishing adventures, click right on over here. For motorcycle adventures, click on over here. And to see some home fix-it and a little automotive repair, click right on over here.